I'm going to make another little quick video on the new CMI. This is just going to be looking at the tags on the chart. I would take a look at the basic upgrade video and the advanced upgrade video. Basic is like 20 minutes, advanced is like an hour, and that will go through all the settings, all the different types, and everything else. I'm going to kind of scan through backtest on these right now, so you can basically see what's going on and what we're working with. So I've got the 15-minute open here, the 5-minute open here, and the 3-minute open here. They move along the same timelines as well. So if I move this one over, moves the lower time frames over. Look like it moves the upper time frames. So basically, I watch the 15 for most of my moves, right? And I'll also watch the 5 and what's happening on the 5 at the same time. I like watching the 2, the 3, the 5, the 15, and the 30. I usually have 6 time frames open. Sometimes I'll pop open the 15-second or 1 minute as well, just to see what's going on there. So this is last Friday's session, and you can pretty much see that right off the start, if you're looking at 3-minute time frame, you get gold followed by blue combo. So gold combo, pretty dark yellow, dark blue combo, and a dark purple. So time boost plus combo boost. And you can see tons of upgrades, a few downgrades, big confluence of it moving down from here. So any of those points, you buy or sell rather with your stop above here, and you should be pretty good. This one would have kind of tricked you up and thrown you out maybe if you're looking on the 3 or even the 5. You can see at the same time as these and these, the 5-minute and the 3-minute, I would probably be more inclined to believe these. I mean, even after this blue, you would enter here at 540-ish, you still get a 60-point move down off of this blue tag. And then this purple one, you would get confirmed here, so you would enter here with your stop loss down here, but then you would get this purple tag on this confirmation close, so you could close and switch biases here, assuming you did go long off of this one. Probably wouldn't, because we're moving down. We're on this side of the VWAP, we're on this side of the nothing trend line, we're on this side of the clouds, so it looks like we're moving down in general, so I would be looking for these down tags. You can also see at that point the CMI was pointing down, so this 15-minute live CMI would be reading bearish throughout this whole area, so I would be looking for bear tags. Same thing over here. These blue combo boosts are more important than purple because they are based off of the actual price and CMI movements and what's going on right now versus just at this time of day, it usually works out, which is all purple means. Purple just means at this time of day, it usually works out. So all of the New York Open basically is purple, and there's a few other time frames that aren't, that are purple as well, that aren't that time. So yeah, you would be looking for bearish. So you would take these tags, you'd skip this tag, and you come down, and you might get out when you start seeing these primo 5-minute purple best time reversal tags, and maybe even going long here. And then you would probably be stopped out on this one. But then you get the tag again, and after getting stopped out on these for a loss, you would end up easily taking this up to main pivot or to this volume, or even if you just, let's see, it would be 350, you'd enter, even if you just went for 100 points, you would get 100 points. You could also be checking your 15-minute CMI and see that it's moving up this whole time, and be looking and see this blue tag, right? We got blue tags off the 15-minute, right? So I might take this gold earlier. We were getting a brown smaller tag here. We got some blue tags. I probably would have been taking these tags off of pre-market, and I might have even gotten something off of it because I probably would have taken this dark blue tag first, which means entry would be right around here at VWAP around 505, and you get a move up almost 200 points on that 5-minute tag. It's probably a data point or something at that point. But I can't be right. 618. Okay, no, like 100 points, not 200. So you get like 100 points here off of these blue moves, off of these blue tags, which is the same as this yellow gold tag here, right? 745. Yeah, 745. So you get this dark blue tag, and you get this gold tag. So you would get a move up, and maybe get out up here, maybe not. I don't know. It may or may not work out well for you in that point. But even if you brown tags off because it's more a reversal, it is got a bunch of downgrades basically and no upgrades. But these are basically all things that would happen at a reversal. Low ADX, low ATR, price on the wrong side of the EMA 20. Price confirm against means the price here, obviously confirmed against, right? This is a bear tag, and this is a bull confirm on price. So price confirm is this bar, right? CMI confirm is this bar. Price pivot is this bar with the tag, and CMI pivot is this bar with the tag. So CMI pivot confirm against, or the confirm price against, or that's basically these two candles. It's checking to see whether they're moving in the same direction of the tag, and then these two candles on the same to see if they're moving in the same direction of the tag. So you got downgrades for that, but really it's not a very bullish candle here. It's a pretty bearish candle. It's just seeing that it's white candle, which for me is green, but it's barely. So you could take this off this confirm up here, and then you wouldn't be stopped out up here, but you would miss that trade there. So, but it also had these gold tags, including primo reversal off the 5, which happened at the same time as the small tag. So looking across these time frames, and you're getting on the 3-minute, small and big tags happening at the same time. So looking across these time frames, when you see the gold happening, right? All the rest of these are yellow. I mean, blue, obviously good. Blue, good. Any non-color or light yellow or dark brown, but like these didn't receive any boost. So like these aren't necessarily good. They're not bad necessarily. You get a big, it's dark. You got 2 reversal boosts with 2 downgrades that went against it, but the downgrades, wrong side of the EMA 20, the CMI opposite the wrong side of the EMA 9. So that's checking these EMAs. So it's the 9, the 20, and the 200. So it checks to see if it's on that side, on the right side, or the wrong side of it. These downgrades are downgrades for trends, but this is not a trend happening here. This is a reversal. So you could still take these particularly if you had other tags within them, like right here, you had the 3-minute happening at the same time as this 5-minute. And it happens right off of this actually right off of the main pivot. So things like that will make me think, okay, I can take this even though it's, didn't change color. So you can look at it and decide whether or not you think you should take it or not. But just off of the 15, you know what I mean? If you took, time frame moving is kind of weird when you split it. But if you look at the open, right, price was moving down right here off the 15-minute CMI. And this is really what I'm looking at, right? So this is where I would be probably shorting and holding my short. Probably wouldn't have gotten in for this move up, even though 5-minute you also had blue tags moving up. I might have just exited my short here because we were coming into 745 if I was in it. And then I might re-short off of this same area where we got that same divergence and had this volume pivot here, especially since the CMI is basically moved sideways for a second during this up move, but it didn't really move up. It just went sideways and then it rolled over and started moving down. So certainly by the time New York Open happens right here, we've been moving down for quite a few candles. So I would be looking to short the CMI. I might get out here off of this, so I'd be looking to short here, somewhere off the open, or break of this main pivot, something like that, for this whole move down. And then when you get this oversold tag and you're oversold out here, and then you get this kind of bounce, I probably would get out. But then we drop back down, and now you're waiting for something else to happen, right? So down here, you get double kind of wicks down here, and then you get a blue combo tag with a lot of upgrades and only one small downgrade, which is easily explained away by a reversal. Wrong side EMA. I mean, it should be if it's a reversal, which it would be if it's oversold and extended and moving back. So easily you could take this blue tag, which is where the third purple tag on the 5-minute happened, which is dark purple, primo trend reversal. You also have the same, well, no, you don't get one on the 3-minute. You had these earlier ones on the 3, which I probably would take and move up. And you'd probably get a nice little bounce here because you got it on the 3 and the 5. So I probably would have taken a bounce up here. And then you don't really have any clue to take this down. But assuming you got out here and don't get stopped out, here you've got definitely a good buy signal. 5-minute, big, small, so that's 2 tags happening on the same bar. You got a time boost, you got a trend boost, you got 4 reversal boosts, and only 1 downgrade. And pretty much a similar thing here. 7 plus regular confluence boosts, so many boosts, right? So excellent tags. And then up here, you get the noon rollover. So noon price, you get tags on the 15-minute, they tend to be pretty good. So they are purple. It does have a few downgrades and a few upgrades, so you have to weigh your decision off of that. But where this candle formed like this, where I get a 5-minute primo trend reversal after this pop up, you might get out here at VWAP where you get this yellow tag. Or if you are able to hold through because you're watching this 15-minute CMI and you hold through all of this, through all of these gold bear tags, which could be reversal tags, and you might get out of or might even take short. If you do happen to get stopped out on any of these, you wait. And now, like, you got this tag, that didn't work. You got this tag, that didn't work. So don't keep taking the tags that aren't working, right? They're going in the wrong direction. Wait until you get something more. Here, you get a primo. That is signifying the end of the trend. That's something more. So this, along with this purple 15-minute tag, along with this blue combo 15-minute tag, all happening right here within the same bar, is an excellent reversal sign. And then you can pretty much take that all the way down, watching the CMI, never goes bullish again until down here. This is where the CMI finally goes bullish. So even through this, all of this pullbacks, the CMI remained bullish. Bearish. The CMI stays bearish, the 15-minute CMI. So even through this, where the 5-minute CMI looks like it's curling up, the 15-minute didn't. And that will show right here on the 15-minute live CMI. So right here, all through this, you would see a bearish live 15-minute CMI, and you would want to hold most likely. If you're quick and in and out, you could take this down to this yellow tag, take it up, and, I don't know how you would take it off of here unless you had a 3-minute. You had no divergences off of here. So unless you are watching the 5-minute CMI and you see it roll over and start rolling down, now it's in convergence. It's moved below the EMAs. It's now below all 3 EMAs here. So you could get short again based off of that and the break of the pivot, the main pivot. And then you could hold it down to here. You still get another gold tag, even if, so if you're not in a trade here, if you took this one to here, and that's it, and then you took the gold one here, down to this brown tag and got out there. You know, just a few trades throughout the day, taking some of the best tags is where you are going to probably do your best, right? You pick a few tags here, you know, just this one up move, this one down move, and that's it. Or you got this big, you know, 15, this purple tag to this gold tag, that's it. Or this purple and blue tag down to this set, you know. Even this one right here where you'd get in, this gold one actually wouldn't be good, right? So you'd see this one, then you'd see this one, you'd get in right here. You'd only actually get, what is that, 28 to, yeah, you'd only get like 15 points movement before it comes against you. So this gold tag would probably not work out well for you if you took it right at the confirmation close. If you have confirmed tags off, you would see it up here, and you could take it down this whole candle. But it would be a tough one. You could take it based off a price action too, where it's trying to push up above this trail line, but the wicks just keep pushing it back down. But other than that, you know, just take a few moves based off of this each day, and you're going to do a lot better. Particularly watching the higher time frames and going along the movements. You know, you look in Asia and you take the 15-minute gold tags only, right? You take this one. You can ignore that one. You take this one down for 100 points or something. What is it? Let's see. You get in here, 618, and you easily go down to 518. You easily get 100 points, you know, off of this gold tag. These gold tags you would enter here at 545-ish. What is that? 540-ish. And then it comes down to, yeah, I mean, you get 50 points and you hit the main pivot. You know what I mean? But these are also caution times, chop times, so not the best tags. But, you know, just one trade like this where you get 100 points in Asia with 5 contracts, that's $1,000. 3 contracts, that's $600. Any of that is an awesome day. The 15-minute again, if you took this purple tag, which has some boosts, but also has some downgrades, which I probably would take. You would take it here, you'd get stopped out here. It's only a, you know, 50-point stop. But then you'd take this gold tag, and you would take it here, 584, and you could take it up to here, and easily get 584 to 684, 100 and 120 points, something like that. So you easily make up for those 50 points lost with that 100-point move. And then you can take this, you know, reversal tag here. It has 2 downgrades and some trend boosts and continuation boosts. So it's got 2 trend boosts, 1 continuation boost, total weight of 4, and the downgrades, a total weight, only 2 downgrades, total weight of 3, and they are against the trend ones, right? So you can say, okay, this is probably a reversal, and you can probably take this, but either way, if you take this, your stop would be, you know, right around here, 703, and you can get this move down from, you'd enter at 640 down to 5. You could easily get 100 points here. You pretty much take every tag from on the 15-minute for like 100 points, and generally I feel like do pretty well. But the gold tags in particular, you ignore the light yellow, you ignore the brown, you ignore the gray, you ignore the regular tags, even if you ignored that tag, you just took one trade or two trades in the day, you still are up 50 points. You take this gold tag, you take this gold tag, you'd be up a lot more points. You take these gold tags, ignoring the yellow, even ignoring the pink, even ignoring the brown, you don't take any of those trades. Right here, you got a boosted time purple. It's reversal time. I love the noon rollovers. So you take that down. I mean, you can easily get, is that 3? Confirmation around 3:30. And then you get 1:30. You usually get 200 points. Not easily, but you can easily get 100 points down to VWAP. And then watching across other time frames can help that. So if I'm looking here on the 15-minute, I was watching the 5 as well, right? And I see all these tags, okay, regular kind of tags, okay, yellow tag, that'd be the first one I'd be taking, the gold. I probably would take these after, and I'd probably be stopped out because they're gold tags as well. And then as it's moving up, brown tag, ignore. Purple tag, okay, now a purple primo trend reversal tag, okay, now we're starting to look at it. Maybe you get stopped out here, but then you get this purple scalp tag that lines up with this time frame. So you could try and take it down from there. Here, same brown lined up with the yellow, the gold tag here. So perhaps if you're taking just the 15-minute tags, you can pretty much 15-minute tags in general are pretty much always pretty good anyway. But when you're getting multiples, sometimes you can avoid taking every one of them. Like this, you get yellow, light yellow, and then gold, which should be better, and then a primo trend reversal. It does get downgrades, so I don't know that I would take it, but yeah. But all right, that's it for right now. I will do some back testing on this later, and do bar replay, and I'll do those later tonight, and those will get out to you people later. Have a good one.